I would like to introduce an important part of Chinese medicine, the concept of Jing, or what we call in English essence. This is one of the fundamental substances in Chinese physiology and is the foundation of our vitality and longevity. It's established at the moment of conception and forms the basis for our growth, development, mental and physical capacities. This can be a challenging concept to grasp, and this will be the first of several posts on the subject of essence, and in this episode I hope to introduce the concept simply and in such a way that it can be easily understood in our own lives. The moment of conception, a magical time. Two cells come together and create new life. In that instant, the new being's allotment of what Chinese medicine calls Jing is established. When egg and sperm met, the essential quality and quantity of our Jing was established. It was then nurtured and nourished in our mother's womb. Essence is the driving force behind growth, development, strength of bones, sexual function, and our overall constitution and virility. The best metaphor for understanding and applying this concept is to view Jing as a trust fund. It's our health inheritance from our parents, and in turn was influenced by their state of health when egg and sperm were released. Once out of the womb, this inheritance has to last you through your life. When it is gone, so are you. It's widely agreed upon in Chinese medicine that your inheritance of Jing is fixed at the time of your birth and cannot be added to or increased. The way to a long and healthy life is to make our inheritance of Jing last. We do this the same way we would make any investment last, by getting the best interest rates and avoiding dipping into the principal. Let's look at some of the major expenditures of Jing. Perhaps the biggest would be serious illness or traumas. Depending on how serious the situation, we may recover, but to do so might require a sizable expenditure of our reserves of Jing. In other words, a substantial withdrawal from our trust fund of vitality. Just like any investment, the larger principal generates a greater return than the smaller one with the same interest rates. As an example of this, we might look at the recovery rates between a child and an elderly person who both take a fall and break bones. Most often, the child will recover much more completely and quickly. Generally, children exude vitality. They have large, untouched reserves of Jing and live easily off the interest. In fact, because one of the indicators of flourishing Jing is strong bones, the child would be much less likely to break bones in the first place. This gives us an insight into the Chinese medicine perspective on conditions such as osteoporosis. We see it as an indicator of a decline in essence. Expanding on the trust fund metaphor, the factors that determine our interest rate are mainly diet and lifestyle. These are also things that are under people's control. Firstly, diet. There is no concept of a one-size-fits-all diet in Chinese medicine. The beauty of TCM is that it focuses on the individual, and all treatments and recommendations are tailored to the individual, be it acupuncture, herbal medicine, or diet and lifestyle. This is in accord with one of the guiding principles of Chinese medicine, which is to treat the person and not the disease. While we can't make specific food recommendations that will apply to everyone, here are some general ideas about what and how to eat. Generally, one should avoid denatured and processed foods and eat out as little as possible. If you like to cook or have someone in your life who does, that's great, as home-cooked meals from scratch are best. Mealtime should be a relaxing affair. When eating, we should just eat, not watch TV, surf the internet, or conduct business. Another important habit to cultivate is to eat slowly. This is difficult for many busy people, and the quicker you eat, the more prone you will be to overeating. One practice you might try is to put your food or utensils down between bites. Getting enough rest is important to make the most of our Jing. The balance between activity and rest is vital. A common example we see are that many people, particularly those with sedentary, stressful jobs, exercise a great deal as a way to relax and decompress. This can be a great way to cope, but the work hard, play hard way of life can be taxing. Exercise is fundamental to a healthy lifestyle, and it's great to have an occupation that is challenging and stimulating, but we need to take care to have enough rest. Both mental and physical activity can be depleting when done to excess. I look forward to expanding on this material in future posts. Thanks.